Did you get checked? Also do. And you're not bloated?
Good morning.
Honey? Yes. Over the course of our lives, all relationships ebb and flow. We get together, break up, move away, or fall out of touch.
When did you have time to care for a famine?
Do you remember the first year Jimmy used to all you could eat about day?
When they didn't limit the time and everyone came for lunch, stayed for dinner with you?
My tuition was due and I was totally miserable. After that awful shit, you and I sat in the back rows eating oyster crackers, and you told me that someday I become a doctor and make an office go to it all alive, just like you've done so many times since we've been.
Also knows the day I rescued you from another time.
Allegedly. But I know it's a Jimmy's crap shack, but this is everything on the menu of this passport.
I really want donuts.
I'm gonna restart my live.
Right now's not a good time for us. Myself, I need to put me first. I need to put my career first.
When haven't you? You accepted a marriage proposal right after kissing me in your room. Then you asked me to be your best man, and then you say you need a minute to sort things out. But that's over, right? But you need me to help you feel better. No, you put yourself first. Don't worry.
Lucas, all that was
From now on, we're roommates. You and I are done.
but in order to really thrive, you got to be willing to cut and run. Your life just like that. In 1953, Dr. Thomas Starzl performed the first 5 liver transplants. We know it is a departure from existing Alzheimer's research, but we believe it is worth pursuing. Evidence already suggests that changes in the gut microbiome is correlated with Parkinson's. If the scene proves true for Alzheimer's, it could completely transform his future career. One patient bled to death on the operating table. We're happy to answer questions.
Not necessary. In fact, I'm sorry we dragged you all over the boss for this. It's just that our board will ask if we met Dr. Gray in person when we recommend they fund the project.
The other 4 died within days.
So we're asking for another right?
Yes. I didn't expect an answer so soon, but
Or so that's a vote, but frankly, it's more of a formality, especially given Dr. Gray's affiliation with the Fox Foundation. Should we set up a meeting with Dr. Fox to discuss next steps?
the operation was considered too dangerous to be performed in humans. And liver transplantation has been worldwide for the next 4 years. Just do it. We got changed in 4 rounds. I'll see you inside. What's the matter? You're very upset. You are. Can you not be a tool right now? I'm trying to do this.
This is your business.
Yes. I'm declaring a momentary truce. Got some trouble, but you're still my roommate, my friend, and you're just illness, so are you okay?
Cause and don't.
Mutual breakup, whatever, but what? You're making a really hard thinking, Skywalker. It wasn't exactly an auspicious start for a century that has saved countless lives. From now on, waiting in the car when you do these meetings, everybody knows my affiliation with Catherine, and somebody will talk.
Should I give up now?
Or can we hold out until one thing in my life is on track? My flight is 9 to 6, so I can make some calls from the lab. I think she's waiting with us. What about Western science? They're small and new, but they have deep research pockets. Stupid cat. I'm giving up on that. Hey, I was waiting for that spot. You were on your phone. Answering an important text. On your phone. There's an overflow. Okay, let's hear it. Well, you've been complaining about my changes in London program nonstop, so I've got time before my next surgery. Maybe get all the negativity out now instead of sprinkling it throughout my day like you did, Dylan.
No negativity today. Going on vacation.
Seems early in your new position to be going someplace warm.
Chicago. Still on Magnolia. I will. But when I get back, I can discuss an idea really intense.
Don't you have plans yet?
Griffith, no one.
More visualizing multi-coverage. Sports instruction accident. I need exhibition.
I need a foot massage. Come on, you have a snow train. The new pizza attendant?
Yeah, you know what they say about pizza out the OR? They keep sitting.
Don't care. Beltran's on the team that pioneered single port surgery. Way to brag about being in the hospital newsletter. Just trying to stay ahead. Christina Adams, I see you.
No, I'm on straight. There are a lot of test tubes in the ICU. I already have those moves.
No training, negotiating, or complaints. Unless one of you picked up a vanilla latte on the way. Go!
Good morning. I'm Dr. Shepard. You must be Mila. Her mom is Maria. Good morning. Dr. Beltran, pediatric surgeon. I'm sorry a little late. I had an unexpected delay. We'll see that. I'm the chief of neurosurgery. Good for you.
I'm Milan Vasconcelos, 8-year-old diagnosed with congenital hydrocephalus at birth. She's had 5B shunt scheduled CSF buildup. All vitals are good, no signs of infection. She's here today because her mom says that Milan's not active by herself.
Do you mind if I take a look? So, Miss Vasconcelos, have you noticed any change in her motor skills? No, she's just tired. Like, something's not right. She's not really full of energy, running around the house, dancing and kicking. Not dancing and kicking, it's ginga and minaluma. She does capoeira. I got my orange belt last month. Dr. Shepard, do you see anything? No, but that doesn't mean anything. Wait, I mean, that wasn't finished with my sentence. Yes, Laura, I'd like to take her for some scans. She's already gone through 4 shunt revisions and they all malfunctioned. I don't want her to have to go through another surgery. I know. But let's hold off worrying until we see the scans. Agreed. No need to exacerbate an already stressful situation. Quan, why don't you get her to radiology for a shunt series?
Okay.
Big trauma coming into the back lot. I need everyone that does not have a patient. Let's grab gowns. How big? I have to leave for the airport in a couple hours. Take what I can get. Let's go.
Wow.
What is this thing?
Nate Ardilla, 34. His watercraft was hit by a container ship. He's got crush injuries to his pelvis and right upper extremity. Couldn't fully extricate at the scene, but jaws of life are on the way.
Easy. Is this part of a boat?
No, it's a self-propelled floating bubble. I made it myself. It's cool, right? That's one word for it.
Mr. Ardilla, I'm going to need to check your injuries, okay?
Steel rib seemed like a good idea at the time, and now not so much. You can get me out of this, right?
Let's take a look at you.
I've been working around the clock to keep this kid alive. I've got a full day in the OR, so try not to disappoint me. Yasuda.
Dory,
Jane Cardenas. Post-op day 6 from XLAP with splenectomy. Small and large bowel repair and ostomy creation. In stable condition after abdominal washout and closure today.
Keep track of his coags, acid-base electrolytes, and renal functions. And what ventilator alarms are we watching for?
Elevated peak and plateau pressures.
And if only the peak pressure alarm goes off.
Tubes dislodged for kinky.
Which means, don't page me. Fix it yourself.
Wait, so you just want us to monitor?
Oh, you want something less boring than keeping an entire unit of patients alive, including a young man recovering from multiple gunshot wounds?
I just meant you also want us to log procedures.
It's good. We're good. Thank you. Truce is off.
Ow! What the hell was that?
Don't be a smartass to the person who holds all the cards. Literally. Truce back on. What's the MRN for the truck?
I really thought I was gonna make it this time. You done this before? Fourth time. Where were you headed? Bainbridge? Hong Kong. Oh. Needs to sound more impressive than Rich Doyle's record. He set a solo record going from San Francisco to Hawaii.
Wait, Rich Doyle, the tech billionaire? Didn't he fund that floating clinic in Tanzania? Is he your boss or something?
My wife's ex-boyfriend. Oh, and to be clear, she would say he's a non-issue, but I know she thinks about him. I mean, I would. I think every day about what my life would be like if I married a billionaire adventurer rather than a pharmacist with a 401k, 10 days of paid vacation. Oh, am I almost out? This really hurts. It's definitely a vascular injury in the upper extremity. If we don't get him out of there soon, he's gonna lose that arm. Assuming he doesn't have massive internal hemorrhage. Okay, I'm ready to get out now. Get me out of here. Please just get me out. Please just get me out.
Hey, Nick, look at me. I'm Dr. Hunt, okay? Now, the pressure from these metal bars might be the only thing stopping you from bleeding out, so we need to be mindful how we get you out. We stop the bleeding, and your arm is a tourniquet. Next, we need to remove this bar from your pelvis, then we're going to get you straight to an OR, but I need you to stay still, okay? Good. Helen, Griffith, put another IV, then we're going to need a gurney and trauma supplies.
On it.
Can someone call my wife, please? Just tell her I'm here. But maybe don't mention the part about the bars or the bleeding.
Yeah.
Do you hate me?
Sometimes.
Why would you say that?
Why would you ask me that?
Because when certain people show up at the hospital, I think you'd give me a heads up.
You get the hospital alerts. Plus, if we hurry, we can probably still see him.
What are you talking about?
The insane guy with the pedal boat. I tried to paddle across the Pacific, and then he trashed his effort. Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, I was talking about Nico.
Who?
Nico. My ex. I saw you having a whole conversation with him. Why is he here?
I can't tell you.
Because it's about me?
Because HIPAA. Look, I gotta go. Just stop freaking out.
HIPAA? He's your patient? Oh, you're in black scrubs. Why does Nico need an OBGYN, Joe?
Meredith! Hey! Hey! I'm so surprised to see you here. Well, I could say the same for you. You're back already?
Oh, physical therapy. But I'm feeling so much better.
Are you here for a consult? Yeah, something like that.
No one tells me anything. And Dugu has locked me out of the cardio charts, and Owen refuses to tell me that Leo is acting up, even though I am on the same emails. And Richard, well, he's telling me that I should hang in there, even though I have offered to help with admin. He says that I need to rest. Well, Richard's usually right. No one seems to be minding me walking on a treadmill for a mind-numbing hour. I do it. I no longer have time to walk or be bored. You should come with me.
To PT?
Yeah, you can get in your steps, I can get in mine, and you can catch me up on life in Boston. You're busy.
Yeah.
I get it. It's always such a pleasure to see you.
Yeah. You know what? I would love to come.
Great.
Yes.
You were at UT Medical Center? Is that where you did your residency?
Nope, that was Penn. Also where I went to medical school. I was lured to Texas by the promise of good weather.
Dr. Shepard, you were in LA?
For private practice. Residency was in Baltimore, and med school was Boston.
Just say Harvard. I think if they say Boston, it sounds less pretentious. Where'd you go?
St. Kitts.
Balmy.
Skins are up.
Mom was right. Milan's shunt is no longer working.
We'll have to replace it.
Well, it's not working. I mean, she's too active and she's going to keep growing. It's going to keep getting disconnected.
And that's the standard of care. But we can talk to the mom about Milan's low physical activity.
What about an endoscopic ventriculostomy? You insert a scope into the ventricles of the brain and create a shunt using a balloon. It's far less invasive, and there's nothing to get disconnected.
No, I know what it is, but I also know that she is not a candidate. She's had ventriculitis, and she has an aberrant basilar artery, so getting a scope in would be near impossible.
Morning.
Why don't you take a minute then?
Excuse me?
If you can't figure it out, take a minute.
Well, it's not about figuring it out. The procedure won't work.
And a consult for a 14-year-old and a palliative care visit for a baby in the NICU. You want to swap? I'll tell Milan's mom you're going to look into another option. He is stable and alert, but please call back as soon as you get this.
You're already out of lap pads?
Nice hair, by the way. Needed a change.
Yeah? What happened with you and Adams?
We're roommates because apparently I'm selfish. This is where you say, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I shouldn't speak for him.
What happened with you and Juan?
You knew about that?
Everyone knew about that.
You know, we don't have to do this. We've got everything. Let's go.
You asked first. And I say no. Right. They look like a nice family. Yeah, sisters, right?
Yeah, that's a talk.
I know we don't have to talk, but I was just thinking, where are you going?
Like to do anything else.
Belly gave us explicit instructions to
Sit here and do math. Well, she also said to do about a zillion procedures if we ever want to set foot in the OR again, so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, I'm not leaving him.
Well, I'm not letting Quan get back in the OR before I do, so page me if you can listen.
Goody, coming through.
Need to head to the airport?
No, let's just get this guy out.
Split looks good.
Okay, everybody get ready. We need intubation tray, blood, and bicarb on standby.
On it.
Nate, it's time to try extricating you now. Okay, everybody on my count. 1, 2,
Wait.
hold up.
Tell me what happens when you lift the bar.
We can't be totally sure, Nate, but we have a whole team of people ready for almost anything.
What if I die? What if I die without ever getting... You're never getting to Hong Kong in a bubble. All you succeeded in doing is taking away resources from the Coast Guard when they rescued you. Not to mention the paramedics. Not everyone gets to go where they want to go. I was gonna say, without ever getting to see my wife again. I want to talk to her. I need to talk to her.
Is she here?
She didn't answer. I left a voicemail.
We don't have much time. Can wait a few minutes. Try her again.
Dr. Kwan,
Dr. Beltran will be back soon.
I know Milan's extremely sensitive to hospital sounds. Would it be possible to get her some headphones? The ones that block out the noise, you know. Sometimes the radiology department has those.
They don't loan those out.
I'm sure we can find them. It'll make Milan more comfortable, and it's no problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Radiology doesn't let those out of their sight. It's a thing.
Well, I guess you're going to have to ask nicely.
That won't make a difference.
That woman's daughter is going through something terrifying. If she thinks headphones will help, then get her headphones. After you do that, find Shepard. I need an update.
Everything okay?
These are not hospital pencils. I bring them from home. I've had worse habits.
Well, sometimes I pop bubble wrap. Want to tell me what's bothering you?
No. This new ped surgeon is pushing me to consider an alternate procedure to the one that I already knew works.
Will the alternate work?
It's more risk than I recommend.
But will it work?
It's beside the point.
Are you irritated with the suggestion or the suggester? Beltran aggravates a lot of people.
How do you know?
Just known as a boundary pusher. Kind of like you. Hey, Levi.
Nico,
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How's work going at the hospital?
Do you think a hospital vending machine would have healthier options?
Here.
He doesn't like raisins.
I know
They're not.
they're for a surrogate. He's a stickler about her diet. Can't bring myself to think what he's going to feed our son. Our kitchen's already full of baby food gadgets.
Oh.
I'm Jason. Did you and Nico work together?
Yeah. Yeah, why? I'm Levi.
Nice to meet you. Are you also an ortho?
No. No, I'm general surgery chief resident.
Oh, okay. Cool. We should go. Aaron's probably wondering what happened to us.
It was nice seeing you.
Nice meeting you, Levon.
Levon?
I mean, it's almost easier coming to work. I mean, try explaining to a 4-year-old why mommy can't carry him, right? And Owen has been a champion, but he's had extra trauma shifts. His mom's helping out, but she's not really the type to play the floor is lava. She's more into giving them a snack and turning on the TV.
I remember during COVID, a very smart doctor once told me to get some rest and ask for help when I needed it.
Look at you, throwing my words back at me. How's Boston?
Daddy, are you okay? Dr. Lincoln said to tell you he's scrubbing in. Millen's helping him prep.
Is Jessica on her way?
She's still not answering.
He's getting more hypotensive.
Nate, the longer you're up here, the more likely you are to have a complication. You want to give yourself the best shot at seeing your wife again, we should go now.
Tell me whatever you want to say to her. Say it to me. I'll tell her as soon as she arrives.
I love her. That's all that matters. I love her so much. Everything I do is for her. All of this was for her. I know she married me and not Rich, but I want her to be proud of me. Tell her that I know she has doubts and I don't want her to spend another second of her life questioning her choosing me. Tell her that I'll never give up trying to do right by her.
I will.
All right. Okay, then. I'm ready.
Okay, on my count. 1, 2, 3. Bleeding out. Prepare to intubate. Come on. Engine units of blood. Let's go. Get on the gurney. Okay, let's pack the wound and apply pressure. Let's make sure we have a clear path to the OR. Not gonna make it to the OR. Give me a Sears. Bring me a Bubba. We'll slow the bleeding. It'll buy us some time to transport. Come on, Nick. Come on. Stay with me now. Stay with me. All right, slow me. Let's go. Stay with us, Nick. Come on now.
He didn't know who I was.
I dated for a really long time. He's faking.
Not Nico. Jason. They live together. They're having a baby. Surely they've discussed
You?
significant prior relationships. It's like I didn't exist.
Do you want to get back together with Nico?
I'm not sure I know him anymore. He never talked about kids when we were together. He didn't even want a fake Sims family. But apparently it's different with Jason.
You had mentioned Nico in months, and now all of a sudden you're all, oh, why didn't he do that with me?
I don't sound like that. And I don't want to get back together.
Okay, then you're just upset that his life has moved further along than yours.
I am.
He is living with someone, they're having a kid together, you've barely dated, you're living in a loft with your coworker with a twin sheet hanging between your beds for privacy.
You really do hate me.
No, there are two main reasons that people get upset when they run into an ex, and yours is, I am losing at life.
Are you trying to make this worse?
I'm just saying. You talk about wanting to meet someone and you deleted your dating apps. You talk about wanting to get into peds and you haven't turned in the application. You want to win? Get in the game.
Finally! You do know we were waiting for you, right? You told me to take a minute. All right, show us what you got. Okay, as you can see, Milan's aberrant basilar artery at the floor of the third ventricle is a huge problem. Why is that, Dr. Kwon?
Because in order to insert the sheath into the third ventricle...
No. Start again, but like you're explaining it to a parent.
Milan has a blood vessel that is blocking the way, which would make it difficult to pass the balloon into that area to create the shunt.
Now, difficult is an understatement. The vessel is positioned such that a fraction of a millimeter left or right could result in major bleeding, stroke, or worse. But you found an alternative route? No, but we might be able to combine this computer system with the intraoperative imaging technology that we use for mapping brain tumors. We would program it to provide us with a real-time guide with ultra precision in the OR.
So it's like a GPS system of Milan's brain to make sure you're on the right path?
The safest path. And she wouldn't need a patient. How long would it take you to build this technology? Me? Forever. But I talked to our tech team, and they have it working now. I would be willing to try it, if the mom agrees. What do you think? Thinking you're much more effective when you take your time.
Find another elevator! We have a trauma coming! Move! Make way for the gurney! Either off the wall or get out of the hall!
We found his light yet? Let's try again. Let's go.
Take over pressure.
Type and cross him. Get the blood cooler in here. Let's raise the temp in this room and let's find this man's wife. Down and glove me. I'll time to scrub.
All right.
On three. 1, 2, 3. Let's get this wetsuit off of him now. It's on tag. Somebody find his wife. Let's go.
Small dark lesions of the lips and oral mucosa. Abdominal pain. CT scan shows small bowel mass with concentric rings. What is the most likely cause? Intestinal lipoma or hamartomatous polyp? Thoughts? Dorian? Oh. Is your tube dislodged? Hey, don't be embarrassed. It happens to the best of us. Oh, no. No. Dorian? Hey, I need help in here. It's just a bad sprain. It can't hurt to take a look. Injured during PT. I'm a cliche. All right. Oh, crap.
What happened? Are you okay?
Oh, fine. I just misstepped.
Take it easy. Dr. Gray, I didn't know you were in town.
Well, it's just a quick trip.
For consult?
Yeah. I asked her for a second opinion on one of my old patients, and you had that thing with the house, right?
Yes.
Insurance issues?
Hey, well, it's always good to have you here, and I am really looking forward to hearing the update on your research next month.
Take care, Altman. Thank you. So, it's probably nothing, but we should have an x-ray. I'm going to have to run. I can have a nurse take you to radiology.
I'm good, but I do want to hear why you're actually here.
I see multiple serosal tears.
Would you rather the isolated millionaire or the eccentric pharmacist?
Neither.
I would have to pick one. How was that much tension with 5 minutes?
Your roommate is 100.
Maxine is a young 82.
Levi.
Hey, you're still here.
Yeah, Erin might have gestational diabetes, so they're testing her.
How far along is she?
23 weeks.
Have you picked a name?
Yeah. Levi.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm sorry about earlier. I corrected him in the elevator. He felt awful about it.
He seems nice. Have you been together long?
9 months.
Oh,
If he had in his dating profile that he was in the process of interviewing surrogates, I probably wouldn't have swiped. When he told me, I freaked out. I literally snuck out the back at Parkside Pizza in the middle of dinner.
you left for pizza.
I was really freaked out. I think I never realized that I wanted to be a dad. Maybe I felt that I wasn't ready for it. But Jason knew all along that he wanted to have kids. And the thought of not having him in my life, I've never met anyone in my life like him. He sees light in everything. And these days, no one does, you know.
losing him just seemed a lot scarier than the idea of having a family with him, so here we are. I'm happy for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too.
Just so I'm clear, you told the woman whose name is on the building of where you work that you stopped doing research at her request, but you're still doing it?
Trying to.
I am bored at home, and you are living in like a medical thriller book, and no one else knows
Except Amelia.
Amelia.
We're not actually in a medical thriller.
It's just so bold and exciting.
And about to be over.
We found a cure. I might still be in a medical thriller.
No, we have no money. We had a plan, and it fell through.
Was it secret tech? They were pulling back on everything.
No, actually, and it doesn't even matter who we ask because that's the problem with secret research. Everybody wants to talk about it.
I wouldn't. You wouldn't what? Talk about it. Not that I have many people to talk to these days.
Thanks.
Listen, Grace Sloan has a discretionary fund. It wouldn't be enough to fund your whole project, but you could publish an initial report, and that would open more doors.
You would do that? But, I mean, don't you have to say where the money is going?
What about cancer? A breakthrough at an Alzheimer's cure would go down in medical history like a smallpox vaccine or antibiotics. You just have to get far enough along that you couldn't deny its value, and I'm willing to take that risk on you.
Oh, you go ahead.
You go.
Really, it's okay. I will grab another one.
Dr. Shepard, Dr. Beltran, I know I can't scrub in, but can I observe?
Sit with her mother.
You're letting her mom watch the surgery?
No.
Maybe we should let him watch. Even if it's just from the gallery. I don't do this surgery very often.
He's on my service. I can let him watch when he's on yours.
Where have you been? Peak and plateau alarms are both going off.
You checked her obstruction?
I did, it's clear. And that wouldn't explain an elevated plateau pressure.
BP's plummeting. Should we start pressers?
Low urine output, elevated peak and plateau pressures. Low BP, increased bladder pressure. It's abdominal compartment syndrome.
Are you sure he's not bleeding out somewhere?
We need to cut that thread. Don't let him die while I'm gone.
Come on, stay with me, Gordy.
Okay, if you pull me out of the OR port, dislodge 2.
I think it's abdominal compartment syndrome. Low urine output, elevated peak and plateau pressures, BP falling, increased bladder pressure. Should I book an OR?
No, he'll die before he gets there.
We need to open up right here.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Yasuda. Sorry if he's interrupting your break.
Dr. Bailey, I was just asking.
Now, Yasuda. Adam, down in the line.
Time of death, 1845.
I am always on your side.
Du Maria, cheia de graça, o Senhor compõe. Ok, nós pecadores agora na hora de nós. Amém. Maria, cheia de graça. Is she? Is my baby?
She's okay. We will need to monitor her. We were able to create a space for the fluid to drain without putting in a new shunt.
And the old shunt?
I removed it. She'll be able to go back to Capoeira without it.
Thank you.
After she recovers, of course.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, all of you, thank you. Really. Can I see her?
Dr. Kwan, can you?
Absolutely.
You two are a wonderful team.
That was pretty great.
Mrs. Ardilla, I'm Dr. Ndugu. This is Dr. Hunt, Dr. Griffith. We were part of the team that carried the husband. We are so sorry.
Oh, please don't say it.
Once we removed the bars from his watercraft, he started to bleed. We rushed him to the operating room, but it was too late. We did everything in our power to save your husband.
No, that's not possible. You know, I'm making salmon and rice for dinner. He's supposed to come home. Like, he always sets sail in the morning, and then by lunchtime something's gone wrong, and he comes home. He always comes home. There, I spent all this time calling him ridiculous and paranoid when I should have just been telling him that I loved him. You know, I've always loved him. I didn't want Rich Doyle. I've always wanted Nate. I should have done something. I should have convinced him that all that mattered was us. And it's all my fault. It's all my fault that he's gone.
No. He knew. He knew that you loved him. He told me. He said the floating to Hong Kong in the bubble, none of that was about you. He wanted to prove to himself he could do it. And he told me if he didn't make it to tell you that he loved you so much. It's no one's fault. He loved you. You loved him. That's what matters.
Dr. Beltran, I finished putting your progress notes.
Are you gonna post-op check on Clayton Young?
Okay. Yale. I went to Yale almost a full year. And then my mom got sick, I moved home, and then one thing led to another. Look, I may not have the fancy pedigree, but I can assure you, I'm a quick study, I work hard, and I aim to be the best.
When you're not suspended from the OR.
I am capable of more than hand-holding a patient's mom.
If you think that assignment was punitive because of where you were educated, you're wrong.
It wasn't punitive.
Of course it was. Do you know who really saved Milan from severe complications today?
Dr. Shepard? You and Dr. Shepard?
Milan's mom knew that something was wrong and brought her here. Whether they have a medical degree or not, moms know. You never bet against them. I don't care where you went to school. What matters is how you treat patients. And in peds, their families. And I'm going to need you to understand that if you're going to be on my service tomorrow.
Well, they don't make the assignments until the morning.
I requested you. See you tomorrow, Dr. Kwan.
Rough day. I was just going to the airport because I was supposed to meet Maggie. But she canceled on me. Then I took it out on the patient, and he died.
We did everything we could. Winston, and we both knew from the second we saw those bars crushing him, this was never going to be an easy case.
I'm sorry about Maggie. We were supposed to talk about what's next for us. just like we were supposed to do last week and the week before. But there's always a consult or a class paper. At what point do I stop trying?
I'm not sure there's a good answer to that question. Maybe the better question is why? Why are you trying? That might tell you what you need to know. Good night.
That X-Lap was mine. Hey, I made the diagnosis. You didn't even know what it was.
Is there a rule that says the person who makes the diagnosis does the procedure?
Not that I know of.
Shut up. I was trying to be a good friend to you, and you repaid me by lying to Bailey?
I didn't tell her anything.
Exactly. You could have told her that I was looking for the cut-down tray, or that I sat by Jordan's bedside all day like he told us to, while you went looking for procedures.
Maybe give him a chance to explain before you rip into him.
He shirked me. No explanation.
It's his fault that we were all stuck in the ICU and not in the OR anyway.
You know, why are you defending him? He was a jerk to you.
All right, stop. Just stop. I'm tired of the blame and the finger pointing. It is all our faults. I was there too. So were you. Quad didn't do us any favors. We all screwed up. There's nothing we can do except put it behind us and move on. We are all trying. Why can't you?
I'm done. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Find another way home.
Progress doesn't happen overnight. And setbacks are all but inevitable.
I need a drink.
Yeah, me too.
Your idea, you're fine.
Sometimes it can make you feel like Sisyphus, endlessly pushing the same boulder up the same hill.
Dr. Baldwin, I'm Levi Schmidt.
Oh, are you the person I talked to about side parking?
No, I'm chief resident. I'm applying for a Peace Fellowship. I wanted to see if I could maybe buy coffee sometime. Pick your brain.
I can't right now,
But where would we be if Dr. Starzl hadn't persevered to perfect a liver transplant? If he had let the setbacks win?
Jaden, can I please have that? And her too.
It's his car, okay?
Yeah.
As tempting as it can be to throw in the towel, sometimes you have to take the obstacles as they come.
Hey, I got your text. What's happening? We have to keep going.
How many of these have you had?
Maybe one too many, but I still don't think we should quit. But I know that it is going to be hard for us to find the money. But what if we could find a cure? We got to keep trying.
I'm happy to hear you say that, because I think I may have found us some money.
Lucas, you awake? Can we talk?
And find a new path forward. Years ago, a New York physician discovered a gene mutation that causes congenital insensitivity to pain.
Have you seen my charger? I thought I left it on the table.
Or CIP.
I don't remember, sorry.
I will find it. Copy will help.
Sorry.
I'll make more.
But you're kinda out.
It's an extremely rare condition that blocks people from feeling pain.
Important meeting, gotta go.
Sounds good in theory, but pain is important. It tells the body when it's in danger and helps keep it alive.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. I see your appointment went well.
The X-ray sure the bone's healed, so Lynn cleared me. The brace is off and I am fully back. Now, you know I'm careful. I just can't keep feeling like I'm letting the station down all of my weight. I got her up.
Put your hand in fire, get burned, and you learn not to do it again. Or, put another way, living hurts.
Were you aware when you intubated Maxine Anderson that she was DNI?
Maxine didn't want to die on a ventilator, but I knew if I could get it.
Yes or no, Dr. Kwan?
Miss Anderson didn't want to die. I could see it in her eyes.
Could you see the giant orange DNI sticker on her chart? Miss Anderson, she's not suing Dr. Kwan or the hospital.
You're listed as Miss Anderson's medical proxy. Why is that?
It was her choice. Why does it matter?
Because her son has launched an inquiry into it. Let's return to the other night. Where were you when Dr. Altman collapsed?
OR1. We rushed Sam Sutton in because his chest tube was putting out liters of blood.
But you left Mr. Sutton to attend to Dr. Altman.
Dr. Altman is our chief of surgery. And Dr. Adams was with Mr. Sutton.
Don't you mean Dr. Adams was opening Mr. Sutton?
Sam was dying. He didn't have minutes, he had seconds. According to whom? You're a first-year resident, correct? An intern. I know what a dying patient's vitals look
Good
like.
morning.
And what might those be?
The patient hardly had a blood pressure reading, high heart rate. He was definitely bleeding out.
And you believed you and Dr. Adams could save him?
It all happened really fast. Dr. Griffith, if you were in the OR by yourself without Dr. Adams, would you still have opened up the patient?
Hey, I already did that twice.
Can you and your family? Lucas is crashing my place, and it's not ideal. He's into all my stuff, his stuff. Every time I turn around, there's more.
I mean, I know I am not the easiest person to live with, but
But you do pick up after yourself.
this is so hard.
He already did that.
Oh, maybe it just doesn't like it. Let me take the stairs.
Okay. How's your interview? Mine was pretty brutal.
Don't talk to me.
Lawyers are paid to make you feel bad. Laquan, shake it off. Just focus on the work. Yeah, everyone's making progress.
One more test tube and I am out of this dungeon. Dr. Bailey, given that we're close
Sense for you to trust that anything I ask of you will make you a better doctor. There she is.
Oh, Dr. Bailey, just in time. Shall we begin?
Yes. Take a seat and learn
Thanks.
something.
Meet Vita Madera, 26 years old, 30 weeks pregnant with a history of vision loss.
Dr. Wilson and I met Vita through the clinic when she learned she was pregnant after suffering 2 miscarriages.
2 weeks ago, an ultrasound revealed a vein of Galen malformation in the fetus's brain.
Well, I'm sorry. May I?
Yeah, of course.
Who can tell me what a VOGM?
A rare arteriovenous fistula, an artery in the brain connects to the vein directly, causing dysregulated blood flow into the defect.
Correct. And in utero, the baby is typically sheltered by mom and the placenta, but then after delivery and the cord is clamped, what happens? Yes?
The baby's heart and lungs become overwhelmed with the massive overflow of blood.
Which can lead to heart failure, seizures, and possibly death. Standard procedure has been embolization after delivery, but many babies do not survive. And if they do, the child often has major brain injury.
So that's when I called Dr. Robbins.
So a few months ago, I started a clinical trial with a team of interventional neuroradiologists in which we operate on the baby's brain before delivery.
In utero brain surgery.
Sick.
Ugh, I hate babies.
Technically a fetus.
What did I say about talking to me? Yes.
How many times has this been done?
Good morning. Yeah.
What do you think?
Does anybody have like 10, 20 bucks?
So who wants to make history?
Morning, Dr. Weber. Dr. Indugu, do you have a minute?
No, I have a tavern. 2, actually. We still haven't filled Maggie's spot.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I have a solution.
You coming back right now is not the solution.
You don't know what I was going to say, but you're not wrong.
Altman, it's been barely 4 weeks since your surgery.
But I have been practicing in the skills lab. I am strong and I am more than ready.
To return to your desk, not to the OR. All right? It's about
Good
stamina,
morning. How
not
are
skills.
you? I'm doing okay.
Stamina, please. Come on in.
Quite a crowd you've brought, Dr. Bailey.
So we have Dr. Shepard, Dr. Wilson, world-renowned field surgeon, Dr. Robbins, and the surgical interns.
Hi, Vita.
Dr. Robbins, we have been internet stalking you, and you are truly incredible. We just read about the work you did with twin-to-twin transfusions.
Yeah, well, my field has come a long way, and thank you. Dr. Griffith? Vita Madeira,
I don't know.
26, history of vision impairment. Dr. Robbins, we really appreciate you coming all this way, but I've given it some thought, and I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about?
I've changed my mind. I can't have the surgery.
Because it's never been done before?
Because I can't lose this baby. Well, I assure you, Vita, that's exactly what we're trying to avoid. Do you know how many blind and low vision mothers have social services called on them for no reason other than their sight? When this became a successful, viable pregnancy, I knew that I was going to have to fight to protect this baby. So the idea of a giant needle being stuck into her brain before I've even had the chance to hold her myself, I can't. We've gone through so much to get to this point. I just can't risk it. And Dr. Shepard, she did say that the baby would have a chance.
It is an extremely small chance, Vita. And in that case, the baby would likely have significant neurological injuries.
But there's still a chance. So I'm going with that. World class or not, Dr. Robbins, I'm saying no. No surgery.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi, sorry to bother, but I'm waiting for Dr. Millen. They said they sent out a page.
I'm sure Dr. Millen will be down soon. Can I help you? I'm also a doctor.
I'll wait for Dr. Millen.
Dr. Hunt. Hi, so as soon as I place the chest tube, I'm back in the OR. So anything that I can do to make
Miss
that happen.
Timms in bed 3 needs a rectal disinfection. And if she gets an accidental chest tube, I'll know who to blame. Okay?
Hey, somebody paged me? Oh, yeah. That guy was looking for you.
I know.
I don't keep a log of who you know.
Hi. I heard you were looking for me. I'm Dr. Millen.
No, you're not. Yashi, my guy.
Dr. Millen. Hey. Guess what? There's another Dr. Millen.
He is not a doctor.
But she is my sister.
Vita has asked to be discharged.
We can't let her leave. She's just scared.
And when were you going to tell me that my patient would be the very first in this clinical trial?
It's a trial. Someone has to go first, and Vita's a perfect candidate.
The fetal malformation is just wide enough to justify the risk, and there's no evidence of brain damage, so... And the parents have to be completely on board, so this is done. I have a patient to see, Robbins. Sorry this didn't work out, but it was good to see you. Travel safely home.
If you don't do this surgery, that baby will not survive. It is a statistical miracle that she is still a viable candidate. And if Vita changes her mind in the future, then it might be too late.
I know. I'm disappointed too, but my hands are tied, so... I'm sorry.
Dorian, you're gonna rip out your A-roll.
What's happening? Oh, when did he wake up?
A few minutes ago. His vitals look okay, but he's weak, he's disoriented, and combative.
Don't touch me!
Dorian, I'm Dr. Indugu. This is Dr. Bailey, Schmidt, and Kwan. You're at Grace Sloan Memorial in the ICU. I need you to stop fighting us, okay? Just try to relax. Just a second.
Dorian, hi. Do you remember what happened to you?
I remember 2 guys, maybe a gun.
Quan, make sure and alert the police that he's awake.
Do my parents still over here?
Yes. And they've been here sitting by your side almost every day.
Was I shot?
Yes. Technically, you died, and then we opened up your chest, and your heart started to beat again. Doctors Bailey and Ndugu repaired your chest and your abdominal injuries, removed some of your bowels and spleen.
Okay, that's enough, Quan, for now.
I'm doing the OR.
Yes.
His white blood count is high, and his heart rate has been increasing.
We need to do an infection workup, Quan, run a nutrition panel, and fix your baseline. I have 200 emails that need paging 911 to My patient is a 30-pound lump of plastic.
Oh no! What, should I push some meds?
Push at tough.
Will this be a bad time to let you know that I'm on your service?
You've got to be kidding me.
I'll go round on our patient.
Eric's in rehab.
Intern woes? Yeah, something like that. The fetal embolization is canceled. Mom got spooked. Well, it's a spooky surgery. Not only are you inserting a needle, but multiple metal coils into their tiny, tiny baby's brain. Well, this is the best shot that baby has. Doesn't make it any less terrifying.
Yeah.
Why do you have to invade my workplace with your mess? Joshua is not a mess. He's a human being and a subscriber. Oh, God, are you still making those dumb videos? I heal people, just like you. You are an influencer, a wellness influencer. You went on one yoga retreat and dated a Pilates instructor. That does not make you a doctor. It's branding, like Dr. Dre or Dr. Seuss. They don't wear scrubs and tell people what to eat.
Hey, Dr. Millen.
That's me.
Kind of hurting here.
Okay, is the pain getting worse?
Yeah, it's like I told the doc in my DM. It started as an ingrown hair or something on my back, but now it's swelled up. I can't see. Is it bad?
That, Owen's gonna be all you, Dr. Millen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Robbins, stop, please. You can't leave.
I can't do the surgery without consent or your trust.
You have mine, and I think you'll have Vita's. She just needs a minute. 2 weeks ago, we were debating the cost of crib sheets, and today, over here, our baby can't die. If she dies, Vita won't survive that, so please, just keep prepping and planning what you need to do. Whatever happens, Dr. Robbins, just don't leave.
Hi, could you help me with something?
Or is it a test tube?
No.
Oh, then no thanks.
I'm trying to drain this giant abscess and nothing is coming out.
Just call an attending. Hunt's around.
I'd really rather not.
You did know that guy.
I didn't. I know the guy he's with.
An ex-boyfriend? Somebody you ghosted?
Ew, no, it's my brother. And he's nothing but trouble. He thinks he's a doctor, and I would rather not involve anyone else on a day when we've already been interviewed by hospital lawyers.
I was gonna ask you if you had
Thank you.
$5
I just ask him as
possibly.
many questions about your childhood as I want.
Dorian's prelim
Oh,
culture
5
came
or
back
10
negative
bucks. I don't
except
know
for
how
the
much
sample from the subclavian
I
central
need
line.
pads.
He needs access DC, the infected line, and
We
didn't
went
anyone
to the
on the
dollar
opposite
store
side have
in a
you placed
bit.
the subclavian line before?
Get some
2.
from there.
Well, time to make it 3.
Thank you so much, Star.
Now would be nice.
Thank you.
I've
I
never done
really,
one without supervision. Are you sure
I
you don't
really
want to wait for you?
appreciate it
It's a central line.
a lot.
I've seen it.
I've been
Don't.
using toilet paper
Just
because
trust
I have
your
no
instincts.
fucking tampons and shit. So
Okay, once the baby's in
Thank you.
position, I'll inject the paralytic, and then we'll start the clock with the goal of finishing under 20 minutes. Why?
Rookies, I'm asking you.
More time means more stress on the baby.
And the mom, she'll be awake the entire time. A prolonged procedure also puts stress on the pregnancy, so there's no room for error. None.
Are you going to be pacing in the OR? Because if so, please remind me to disinvite you.
Okay, we're through the skull. What are these exactly? Phantom skulls? They approximate different possible densities of fetal skulls.
If this were the real thing, blood would come through the needle, but until then, everything is hypothetical.
But it's not. You're practicing on a 3D printed bone simulation. How is that even close to the real thing?
Griffith.
And why are we practicing at all if the patient hasn't agreed to the surgery? Shouldn't we be in there talking to Rita right now, explaining the consequences of not going through with the surgery?
We don't convince anyone of anything. That's not what we do.
Okay, then should we be recommending this procedure at all?
Okay, both you and Griffith out.
Wait.
He's not wrong. Thanks, Dr. Miller, of course.
All right, I'm going to make another incision. You'll feel some pressure, and then hopefully you'll feel better.
Love you. Have a good morning.
Nothing?
I swear I made a deep enough incision.
We have to call Hunt.
I'd really rather not.
And I'd really rather not get in trouble for doing something without an attending after already being in trouble for something I didn't do.
I'd really rather not die, so can someone please call whoever Hunt is?
I'm doing it.
Hey, you listen carefully. My boss is probably going to come, and I don't want you embarrassing me with your Dr. Millen crap. Okay, you are going to meet outside, and don't talk to anyone.
See you in a bit.
Don't move. I'd say don't think, but you've already got that covered. You are going to stay where I can see you, or so help me God. I will hire a bot farm to drag you on every message board on the internet. Got it? Great.
Shepard was annoyed with me.
This morning, the lawyers asked if I would have opened Sam up if you hadn't asked me to, and I said no.
So he threw me under the bus.
I defended myself.
By slitting my throat.
You told me to tell them the truth, so I did. We didn't get a chance to align our stories because you walked away. Where are you even living, Lucas? Lucas.
I have to focus on work, remember?
So what does this spleen do exactly?
Hell if I know.
How many times was I shot? Come on, just tell me.
There were 3 bullets. 1 hit your lung and 2 went through your abdomen.
So, how long do I have to stay here?
We'll know more once we can confirm that you're getting adequate nutrients despite how much bowel is removed. It's important for healing.
Oh, the left side of my chest. It hurts.
I need oxygen.
On it.
Hi.
Hey, it's Dr. Smith. It's okay. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay.
You found it then.
Of course I did. Good boy.
Hi, Vita.
I'm still not ready to make any decision.
And you don't have to.
My colleague, Dr. Herman, likes to... Well, if you've read about me, then you've most certainly read about her. She also has low vision. And when we discuss the surgery, she likes to walk through it. So before you leave, I'd like to discuss the surgery and walk you through it the way that I walked through it with her. So this is a 3D printed model of your daughter's ultrasound this morning. And this is an MRI of your baby's brain. We're going to position her facing downwards so that we can access and enter her head here. We're going to insert a catheter and then deploy the coils into the malformation. I know that it's hard when you can't hope based on what others have done before you. And it's one thing to have faith for yourself, but to have it for someone else, to have it for your child. No matter how many times I tell you that I know exactly what I'm doing, you're still going to be scared. And I know that it's painful, but this pain has purpose. This pain could have life on the other side of it.
What happened? I inserted the line and then he went into distress. The X-ray shows that he dropped the lung. He needs a chest tube. So why are you just standing there? I was waiting for you. My darling. Is this real? It's a complication that unfortunately can happen, but you're going to be okay. Dr. Kwan is going to insert a chest tube to reinflate the lung. Keep going. I can't. You should do it. I won't breathe. Hey, what do we got?
This is Joshua. He came in with a 4x4 centimeter abscess. We started the IMD, but maybe incision here and there's no pus.
Yeah, I see the problem. It's likely loculated and deeper. Okay, palpate around the perimeter. Okay, you made a good first incision, but you need to use your finger to get to the correct pocket. Okay, now as you palpate, it's going to feel pressure. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Scalpel. Now cut deeper.
Okay.
Oh my God! Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, you never forget that smell. You okay there, Joshy?
Never felt bad. Oh, thank God for Dr. Millie.
Nice work. Okay, let's wash out the wound, pack it with iodine gauze, and set them up with home health for our dressing cages. Whoa, I need a gurney. Let me know who this guy is.
Really? I think this is the same model that I practiced on 20 years ago.
Are you ready or not for phase 2? Fine motor skills. You need to do an anastomosis with this perfect saphenous vein graft. We can stop if you need to.
No, I'm good. This patient needs a bypass, and I am going to give him one. Pot scissors.
Pot scissors, right. No.
You're no bogey.
Oh. Neither are you.
Am I interrupting?
Dr. Ndugu, I have been standing for multiple hours. I have performed CPR, and I've cracked a chest, and now I am operating on a heart. I can assure you that I have stamina.
Well, that's great, but you're not cleared.
I feel fine.
And you feel fine today. We both know recovery for open heart surgery is a month minimum. If you came back early and something happened to a patient, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. And neither would you. I'll take her to the OR. Dr. Weber, I've been with her all day. I know what she can do. I'll observe her work and then I'll sign off on her return. If he signs off, then I do too.
And then after that, I'm going to need labs on the Turner kid in room 1343 and make sure
You're
that
still my intern?
your surgery was canceled.
It's back on.
Okay, well, if interns aren't allowed in the OR anyway, I can really use them on my post-ops.
Yeah, I can use the hours of PEDS.
Prep Vita right now.
He's occupied. Clearly.
I'm wearing Pepita.
Great. See you in the OR.
Well, I won't be there.
I'll see you, Dr. Griffin.
No, interns aren't allowed in the OR.
Says who? Look. This used to be an office. Never. It doesn't matter. What matters is what happened, Bailey.
Vita consented.
No, not to Vita. To you. You once put an HIV virus in a kid because you read 2 papers that said it might cure his kid, okay? Had it ever been done before? No. But you did it anyways because otherwise the kid might have died. I'm still going, okay? You got an award for teaching, which is not surprising because you raised surgeons like Christina Yang and Meredith Grey and you were finally recognized for that. So can you imagine how excited I was to come back here and to stand next to you and to teach? But interns are not even allowed in the OR? Wait, Bailey, we might fix a baby's brain inside a womb. That is magic. And I don't know what the interns did to get themselves banned. I'm sure that it was awful. But if you don't let them see the magic, then how will they be motivated to get back in? I can't remember the last time I was this excited for a VATS procedure. Maybe my first, but some of the excitement was terror. My attending stood over me the entire time. Ready? Spinal's been administered. Great, thank you. Hi, Vita, it's Dr. Robin. Okay, I want to ask you one more time if you're sure. Because you can still say no. You are the one that's in control. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready. Save my baby. Okay, up against the wall. All of you. Okay, let's do this. Ultrasound, please. Dim the lights. All right, baby girl. Here we go. Okay, keep going. We need the back of the baby's head facing the mom's belly. I'm doing the best I can. She's being stubborn.
Schmidt, gotta go.
Doesn't Bailey outrank him?
It's been 20 minutes for this.
Maybe try the other direction.
If that phone belongs to one of you, take you in this room. It's the last time you'll be in it.
As am I.
We weren't fired this morning. We are now. Turn it off.
No, I don't. Why?
We're close. I almost have the head in position. There. Okay, Wilson, hold her there. Injecting the paralytic and anesthetic into the baby's thigh. Needle is in. Okay. There she is. She's still. Dr. Shepard?
Start the clock.
18 gauge, please. Every second puts mother and baby in more danger, so let's make them count. What is the problem?
I woke up alone.
I was in surgery.
Okay, calm down, Julie Jules.
Dr. Millen.
You're my sister. I don't make you call me that.
You're not a doctor. I have spent every dollar and every ounce of my energy to achieve that title. I have fought, sweat, and scraped my way through mess, and I am done with anyone who tries to take that away from me. Do you hear me?
Millen.
What?
You didn't say doctor, you just said Millen. Dr. Millen can't treat you because she's your sister. We have strict rules about family treating family, but I assume you know that being a healthcare professional and all.
Listen, I know it can be hard to take advice from families, so I'm going to say this to you. Misleading others in their health and wellness is questionable at best, and as you saw today, it can have severe consequences. So I recommend you find other ways to influence people. I hope you're proud that you're related to an excellent physician. Now, you're free to go, okay?
Do you want a juice for the road?
Okay, it's been 14 minutes.
We're going as fast as we can. We need about 3 more coils. Stop, Shepard. Stop right now. Okay, I'm going to speak quietly and calmly, and I would like for everyone else to do the same. The baby is moving slightly, and I'm going to administer another round of paralytics.
We're mid-coil.
Yeah, well, if the baby's moving when we're inserting the coils, we risk putting them in the wrong place. Can we shift the ultrasound so we can visualize the baby's thigh? Very, very carefully, because there's a needle sticking out of the back of this baby's head.
Robbins.
Bailey, I need you to trust me. All right, calm down, baby girl. Calm down. There. Okay, here we go.
How much more time does this buy us?
It doesn't. This is just tiding us over. We have 5 minutes. Okay, she's still. Show me her heart. It's strong. Back to her brain. Dr. Shepard, you need to move fast. Yeah.
How was the vet?
Well, Beckman's doing it.
I've been away from the OR about 3 weeks, and I thought today was the day. When I started the gloving down, I saw the patient. I smelled the room, heard the monitors. I used to be able to take a break from the OR, and no matter how long I was out, it would immediately come right back to me. But today, I didn't feel it come back.
It's still there. You were watching me all day, but I was also watching you. You had my back today. You always do. So let me do the same for you. Trust me, if I ever believe that you do not belong in there, I will tell you. Okay, all coils deployed. Removing the needle now. Can you load the pre-op ultrasound, please? Oh my God. It's gone. It's not gone. It's repaired. Dr. Bailey. Magic. Great work, Dr. Shepard. I'm just moving backward.
I restarted his trickle feeds. His parents have been updated, and they're on their way. Thanks. I saw Maxine. In my head, Dorian was struggling to breathe, and I could only see Maxine.
You met with the lawyers this morning, didn't you? You'll keep seeing Maxine. It's just how it is. The memorable complications, the ones that we think will affect our entire careers, they follow you, whether it's a good or bad outcome. Soon it'll start to dull, though.
Will it go away?
No, but I'm not sure we want it to.
Vita, it's still early, but the procedure went well. And so far, the baby's doing great. Cardiac output is decreasing, and it looks promising. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
So what now? We just wait?
No, we'll follow closely with imaging. And after you give birth, we will take the baby to the NICU, likely for a month. A whole month. We need to be extra careful. And then we'll continue to monitor you and the baby for the next 2 years. We'll be
be in it together. Gosh. Dr. Bailey.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clinic, for following up with me, for introducing us to Dr. Robbins, for everything. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Scene 3. Doug seems, don't say nice or charming. Please. I was going to say spoiled. Infuriating. I may be projecting my own brother issues. Do you know how many times I have had to bail him out? I always hated it when my mom would say, it's the big sister's job to watch after the younger kids. No, I mean out of jail. Always for dumb stuff like trespassing and vandalism. And, it's the same thing with my parents. Something goes wrong, call Julie. And the dumbest part is that I answer every time. Maxine's more family to me than them. The lawyer said that her son doesn't want me to be her medical proxy anymore. Honestly, he should be grateful. If it weren't for our mistakes, his mom could still be on a vent or dead. That's a terrible thing to say. Well, we might all be named in lawsuits anyway. Okay, but why you? You didn't do anything wrong that night? This is what I keep saying. Finally. Are my keys back there? Adams texted me that they were at the desk. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Would you page Adams and tell him the chief of neuro needs a word? Oh, you really have it out for that intern. Really, sneak up on people. Did you make a mistake on one of your patients? He's my nephew, and he's crashing my place, and he's a slob. Oh, so he has my car keys. You need a ride home? No thanks. Well, cut him some slack. I mean, his aunt just performed groundbreaking surgery, and he can't even enter labs correctly. We messed up your labs horribly. We were all interns once. Congrats on your surgery. It still smells the same in here.
You said you'd make history. You did.
We did.
Look, the interns killed a patient by opening his chest without an attending being in the room, so I sidelined them. They have to complete procedure logs with all the basics before being allowed back in the OR. They're almost finished.
Going back to the basics won't stop them from making mistakes. They're interns. Tiny surgeons. But you know this. So
Hey, last month, Ben broke his arm on duty. No, he's fine, but he could only man the desk or drive the trucks. And then today, the brace came off. So now he'll be right back to the call. Yes.
Yes. It's so hard letting them out of our sight. But you have to trust. Things you can't see. Sometimes you just gotta trust that it'll be okay.
Yeah, that isn't exactly easy for me. Thanks.
Fair. So, you're gonna let him back in the OR?
Hell no! Bailey, they didn't even appreciate the magic.
There she is.
As long as you're hurting, you're living. We know this. Pain is an excellent teacher.
I did it. I completed my log. I'm going to the OR. I beat all you people.
Let me see that. You got lucky.
Or I work hard and I'm a good doctor, unlike the rest of you who gravitate toward malpractice.
Are you rounding on Vita in the morning, or am I?
Whatever.
If you don't want to talk to me, fine, but can you at least be civil?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, could you two please not?
I could say the same to all of you. I gave you the opportunity to watch medical history be made today. And all you care about is which one of you is doing what procedure, how many, or whose fault it is. Everything in that OR today happened because some of the best surgeons put their heads together. They communicate. They anticipate. You want to get back in the OR? You need to learn to work together. So, here's the new rule. Nobody operates until every procedure card is completed.
But I just finished my...
Good for you. You can help your colleagues finish theirs.
Right.
And life is full of sayings that remind us of its upsides. Growing pains, labor pains,
Hey.
happy tears, so good it hurts.
I want more coffee.
Pain warns us. It protects us.
Intern is hard. I remember.
Yeah, really? Did you almost flame out in your first few months?
If I'm being honest, yes.
Did you alienate all your friends?
When I wasn't sober, definitely.
Did you have to live in your family's shadow? Wonder if you ever live up to those expectations.
Your Uncle Derek was a legend. We have no idea what it was like working here with him.
I met you.
Come here.
And most of all, pain makes us appreciate life's pleasures. Cherish good company, good health.
What if I'm not cut out for this?
You find something else to do and the family legacy dies with me. But I think you'll be fine.
Savor the moments after the hurting, when you're all better, pain-free.
You're gonna watch with me.
You're kind of on my bed.
At least for a while. When an infection destroys a cell, the surrounding cells signal each other to wall it off.
Help. I just had a misinformation and I can't swallow. Happening to me.
Are you you? Are you still a 50-year-old man with appalachia?
It doesn't say.
They isolate the infected cell to prevent it from spreading and harming other parts of your body.
Think they'll ever talk to each other again?
Don't care. As long as they finish their procedure logs. Besides, I'm too busy rushing you back to the OR to loosen the wrap of your stomach. Correct? You get a flag.
The isolation is temporary, but important.
I prefer the study technique you used the other night.
I'm not taking my clothes off here.
It gives your body time to trigger your immune system and stop the infection from spreading.
Did you pick up those yogurt things that Leo loves this morning?
Sorry, NBC came in. Hey, this proved to us Facebook should only eat two things. We're at yogurt and graham crackers.
Oh, we're at. I'm going to shove food under my plate and pretend that I ate it.
Any plans tonight, Billy?
Oh, I have plans. I have plans to take